Hey everybody, welcome to Office Hours. I am Alane Paulley, the president of MagnaWave, and I am here to update you on all things MagnaWave as well as take your questions. So if you have questions about MagnaCon or anything in between, I would love to talk to you about them. But first off, say hello. Where are you? Where are you located? Where are you watching from today? Let me know who's here. Just say hello. Hopefully you have enjoyed a nice lunch. And we can, answer some questions and talk about anything that has to do with MagnaWave. One of the things that I'm really excited about, we are just weeks away from MagnaCon. This is going to be an amazing MagnaCon. Hi, Jackie in Connecticut. Hi, Dion. Oh, hello. Dion's in Utah. Anyway, so I hope I get to see all of your all's pretty faces, or at least a good majority of you all at MagnaCon. We are so excited. Hi, Margie in Texas. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Shelly in Canada. Hi, Joyce. Oh, yay. I'm seeing everybody's names today. So I love that. You don't have to actually put your name at the end of it. That's fantastic. Okay, so we're going to, as you can see, I got my MagnaWave hat on. I also have some other MagnaWave hats here. Here's gray and black. So I have these. I'm going to give some of these away. Hey, Stephanie. Hi, Tracy. I hope you're doing well, Tracy. Anyway, so we're getting ready for MagnaCon. These are some of the hats that we are going to have available for sale at MagnaCon, as well as besides having, all of our regular products for sale at MagnaCon, we will also have some special swag and special things like that. We'll give you a goodie bag with some cool Louisville local things in it. And we are also giving away thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of equipment. So not just machines, but also attachments, LZR, marketing things. Majority of the time, if you come to MagnaCon, you are going to not only get your tickets worth of information and fun and food and all of that, you are also going to leave with some pretty cool stuff, which more than make up for the cost of the ticket. So if you are on the fence of, traveling here and, enjoying MagnaCon with us and paying for a hotel room, I know that those things can be costly, but almost 9 times out of 10, not only will you leave with a wealth of information, a bunch of energy, and just more education on what to do with your business, you will most likely leave with some really cool prizes as well. We are giving away machines. When I say machines, I mean there are machines that will be given away for MagnaCon people who are in attendance. But if you are still on the fence, if you should get a virtual ticket, go ahead and do that as well, because you are also entered to win an actual MagnaWave machine for virtual. So that means one virtual machine will be given away, and then everybody who's at MagnaCon in person will be also entered into win. Just getting your ticket enters you in to get machines, as well as to partake in our giveaways. Our giveaways are going to be a little bit different this year. Besides just doing them all on Friday night when we're all exhausted and having a great time, we are going to be doing a bunch of giveaways throughout the week. So we are going to be doing giveaways all throughout the 3 days in between all of the events. There will be giveaways. So it should be pretty fun to see everybody, winning throughout, that experience. Wendy says, I love your hat. Thank you, Wendy. Let's see. Hello, Kelly in Pittsburgh. Hi, Rob in Alberta. Okay, Wendy, I'm sure everybody wants to know what's going on to the FDA. Are they trying to regulate to just medical professionals? Okay. So let's talk about the FDA. So apparently there's a whole bunch of rumors going around that we are in trouble. That is absolutely 110 million % not true. We are not in trouble whatsoever with the FDA. There is no changes to our status with the FDA other than we are working to get FDA cleared devices out there. One of the things that we've been working on for the last 2 years is working with the FDA. To do that, we have decided the easiest way to do that is to separate our animal and our human branding. That is it. That is the only thing that's happened. This does not mean that we can't sell machines. That does not mean that you can't use the machines on yourself. That is not what we're saying. We are working on separating out naming of the machines that are human and naming of the machines that are for animals. And that is just a basic recommendation that we have gotten as we go through this process. And it's not because the FDA came to us, you all. What happens is that we went to the FDA as we began this process. And these are the recommendation that we've gotten as we've started down this road of manufacturing all of our own equipment. We do not outsource. We manufacture everything here in the United States, but also so that we can begin that process of having, a very clear cut machine branding. Okay. So that's for mostly marketing purposes only. What does this mean for you? Well, at the end of the day, what we've learned recently is there are, the FDA has looked at a PMF, and this is not because of something we did, okay? This is because of something other companies who say things like our machines are FDA approved, which, first of all, machines are not approved by the FDA. They are cleared, okay? Approval is for drugs. So if you see that someone is saying that their machines are FDA approved, that is incorrect. Now, the modality of PMF, especially in lower power machines, has been approved, or those machines have been cleared by the FDA. There are other machines that have been cleared. What that means is that the FDA doesn't say PMF is FDA approved. Everyone who has a PMF machine is able to, it's approved. That's how that works. That is not what that means. The FDA only clears machines one at a time. They don't clear manufacturers. They don't clear, they don't just say everything MagnaWave makes is now able to be FDA cleared. That's not the way it works. Each machine has got to go through a series of tests, as well as biocompatibility. There are hundreds of dollars worth of stuff that has to happen for each machine to be cleared by the FDA. So in order for these things to happen, there have been along the way people who, specifically with higher power devices, have not always been truthful to the consumer. Again, this is not us, okay? With that being said, those people have had investigations. It's happened to some low power people in the past. So as we are walking down this road of getting FDA cleared, we thought it would be best to educate our practitioners on the best way on what to say and not to say. And we've always talked about that we do not diagnose, we do not cure, we do not do all of these things. We've explained that. And we, in no way, shape, or form, am trying to limit anybody's business. We are not in trouble, but we also don't want anyone to get in trouble. That is all. So we are not restricted. We are just navigating a new era of how we are going to market our devices. So until that process is completely done, I can't really explain everything to you because I'm working with our FDA, with the FDA, with our ISO, our UL people to get everything done so that when I come to you and explain everything on how we should be talking, how we would like you to market moving forward, I'm completely correct. So if I give up too much information and I'm not 100% sure on how things need to be done, that would not be beneficial for you. So what I've been really working on, what our team at MagnaWave has really been working on, is getting that human branding set up, figuring out how we're going to navigate this new path without anyone getting in any type of trouble. Because as you begin these processes, the FDA looks at everyone, and we don't want there to ever be a place where you feel misled or that you don't have the latest information. My hope is to have most of this finished by MagnaCon and be able to hand out information to not only everyone there, to everyone virtual, and to the certified practitioner base as a whole, with a more clear path on what we recommend that you do moving forward. So at this time, that's all that's happening. So anyone out there, if they are for a lower power machine like Beamer, anyone who has said that we are in trouble in any way, shape, or form with the FDA and that we have been shut down or anything is absolutely 110% lying, okay? Nothing like that is happening. That is not what we are doing. All we are doing is navigating, separating out our branding for two different pathways of marketing. And if you really think about it, the FDA, the FTC, their goal is to make sure that consumers are not confused. So if we have consultants that are working with us and this is what they recommend in order for us to move forward and have a longer lasting business and help you all down the road, then that's what I'm going to do. Obviously, it's easier to just ignore the problem and not go down the route of making sure that we are all doing things the correct way. But it's not because we have been told or we have to, we've gotten in trouble. It's because we are wanting to make sure that we are at the forefront of how exactly we will be marketing moving forward. I hope that makes complete and utter sense to everyone. Right now, we've sent those recommendations. My dad's done the videos. I really push everybody to really check out the Association of PMF Professionals. We are members of the AOPP. They have excellent resources that you can use that are unbranded, but are all talking about PMF. There's fantastic information and research studies. We actually are launching a whole new website with fantastic research studies. All of our machines are safety tested. We are 100% doing everything correct, and there is no shutdown of any type. Okay. So we will be coming out over the next few weeks with more information, a better guidance. But in the meantime, we don't cure, we do not treat, we do not in any way, shape, or form. We are not doctors. And we've said this since I started with MagnaWave working with my dad. So for over 10 years, we have made that very clear. And that's just one of the things that we're brushing people up on. So Wendy, I hope that that answers your questions. We don't diagnose, we don't treat, we don't cure. We really are just a wellness device that allows your bodies and the bodies of mammals around the world to do what they would do if they had the optimal energy and cellular function. That's it. And I think that, with the training that we have and the education, you can say so much more stuff, and you always will be able to say so much more stuff about treating animals forever. Okay. The human industry is extremely regulated. And before there's any regulation on us, we would like to go ahead and make sure that as we grow, we're growing correctly. And that's all we're doing. So the reason that the animal industry is so much easier is because the FDA does not regulate animal issues as closely as they regulate human machines and regulatory. So that's just common sense. That's just the way it is in the United States. So we're just making sure that those lines are completely separated in a way that we know what we could say here and what we could say here. And it's very clear to you all what we can and can't say. I hope that that was enough. Okay, Wendy, I hope that answered your question. Oh, hey, Lawrence here. Tracy says, hi, I've always known you have our backs and wanting to make us the best. Thank you all. Thank you, Tracy. Hi, Debbie in New Jersey. I think I'm just going to make sure that everybody understands the FDA. Gary, tips and tricks for being an expert at a big pig show. Gary, I would really, really, really recommend going into the certified group and connecting with anybody who does swine. We have several practitioners in there who work really well at swine. We also have some very great videos on YouTube that talk about pigs. Go watch those, as well as in the certified training. There's some excellent stuff. But really, the number one thing that I can give anybody about being an expert in an area that you may not be comfortable in is to not pretend to be an expert, okay? Go in with the honest truth. That's what I've always said. Go in and say, hey, I've learned a lot online. I've researched the swine industry. I've been working on this with practitioners, but I myself have never been to a pig show. And I would really like, even though I've treated pigs, I've never really been in this show. Can I pick your brain and learn the lingo and walk around with you? And I'd be happy to give, you a free treatment, pick up an owner that you feel good energy from, give their pig a treatment, say, I've all the book smarts I can get, but I'd like to have some real world experience and go into that show and make friends and be honestly who you are. Within a few months of doing that, you will be an expert and they will love you for being honest. I've done that since I started at MagnaWave. I've just honestly been like, I've never worked in this discipline of horses, or I've never been around dock jumping. But when I go out there and I learn and I'm in those environments and I learn from people I trust, it's amazing how quickly you become an expert. And then just reach out. We have an amazing group of certified practitioners in the certified group. Please just go in there and say, hey, I would love to have somebody mentor me or just let me pick their brain about the swine industry and pig shows. And I promise you we have several awesome people who would love to work with you. Let's see. Let's see if we have any other questions. Suzanne, I'm from Norway today. So you're in Norway, Susan Wheeler? I'm going to Norway. I'm going to Amsterdam June 15th, like 3 days after MagnaCon. I'm flying to Amsterdam. I'm going to Germany and Sweden and Italy. in France. I'm meeting with several MagnaWave practitioners over there. I am so super excited. I'll be there for 6 weeks. I'm taking my family. I'm doing, really making some headway of moving in to that part of the world. So that's awesome. Congratulations. I can't wait to be there. Kathy Douglas, any tips for doing PMF for a dog with diabetes and losing his eyesight? Does it help? Well, Kathy, I have seen, you just want to make sure that the dog is drinking lots of water. You definitely want to check with the vet, make sure that they're not dehydrated, and that they're eating normally. I do know that I have worked with dogs with diabetes in the past, and they have seen a tremendous amount of benefits, but it needs to be a regular wellness routine. You want to make sure they're hydrated and they've eaten. That way that, the goal is to get the body to function better, to help with that insulin production and get that, those diabetic symptoms to lessen. But I would always say this: if being healthier and allowing that dog's body to relax, to process insulin better, to feel better is going to be beneficial, then yes. So it's worth trying. It's just, you want to make sure that they're hydrated. Let's see. How soon after surgery on a deep digital flexor tendon can you start MagnaWave? Matthew, as long as there is no active bleeding. So no active bleeding, you should be pretty good on beginning the treatment for the tendon. Let's see. I got a question I need to look up. I'm reading about this. Let's see. So let's see. Welcome recognition for treating psoriasis on dogs. So I believe that's something to do with the muscles, Patty. I would do the entire area. I believe it's 2 areas. Difficulty and pain when trying to stand in a fully upright position, or, obviously you want to work on a release. So you want to release those muscles. So just a full body session on a comfortable setting. That's what I would do for any of the muscle issues. Janine, that sounds like an awesome trip. Still coming to Canada. Yes, Janine, the goal is to get to Canada this year. I will be there. I'm working on opening some repair facilities in Canada. Linnea, hello from Iowa. Hey, Patty. Well, Patty, you got what you needed. All right, great. You guys are wheeling and dealing. I wasn't going to do office hours today because we are so incredibly slammed getting ready for MagnaCon. As well as some of you all may know, I have opened a wellness club here in Louisville, and we are shooting a commercial for that. This weekend, I'm shooting another commercial for MagnaWave. And so we're just really, really busy right now. Lots of stuff going on. But I wanted to get on and do this because I know that there are a tremendous amount of lies out there about people will, when you are doing the right thing, people will always want to say that you're not, and so there always are people out there that say terrible things or may assume because we're making changes in the way that we do business, it's because we have to. And in reality, it's because we want to. So I really just want to talk to the fact that so many people are lying about, any issues that we're having, which we're not having any. So the FDA is not shut us down. We have none of those issues. So if somebody says that, I want you all to know in all confidence, if that was the case, I would be the first one to say something. Okay. I would be on here explaining it. I would never try to cover that up. So I want everyone to really understand that you can, with all confidence, tell them that they are full of it and then move on. Okay. So let's see. Jesse Schaefer, I'm going to see you soon. Jesse says, hello, Gary, feel free to reach out. We work in lots of pays. I'm going to see you soon, Jesse. You are staying at the coolest place this weekend when you come to Louisville. You are going to love it. Debbie says, had one on my horse getting another treatment this week and hoping it will help the nerve as she has EPM or just ease some of the pain. So yeah, you just want to make sure that with the EPM that you are continuously, Debbie, continuing doing treatments. Because you want to make sure that you're continuously working on that animal. You don't want to just, if the horse does get some other issues or maybe the pain presents itself somewhere else, don't freak out. Because as you're working around getting the EPM and working through that process, the pain may present itself as it moves through the body. So you just want to make sure that you finish an entire course of any medications that the animal needs to take and that you stay on the recommended amount of sessions that your practitioner gives you for your animal. So don't get frustrated because sometimes with EPM, they may get a little bit worse before they get better. And that's just the normal way of treating EPM. It doesn't mean it's not going to work. It just means that they need to work out, their body needs to work out the issues. Okay, so Leslie says, my personal dog has this issue and would be happy to chat with you about how I work with her. So Leslie, I believe, is talking about the psoriasis. I know I'm going to butcher that. So whoever mentioned that, Leslie, would be a great person to connect with, maybe friend each other. Okay, let's see what other questions. So cool things that we talked about last time I was on. It was my birthday and me and my dad were on together. And one of the things that we talked about is the lead registration form. We have launched the ability for you to have a form on your website, or that you could send to friends for them to ask information about MagnaWave and maybe purchasing a machine. All of that is going to be up in the portal here shortly. So I just want to share with you all that we have that ability for you to for leads to be registered to you in our system by just simply having your friends fill out a very simple form. So I will be shooting a quick video after this that will be posting the certified group on where to get your specific link, because you need your specific link to share with friends, put it on your social media. Anybody who's interested, that will add them under you in our system so that you can, get those benefits of being an affiliate with MagnaWave. So okay, that's happening. Let's see. Okay. All right. So let's talk a little bit about MagnaCon and some of the stuff that we are going to be doing there. Besides, AOPP will be there. Lauren is in the chat right now. She is one of the directors for AOPP, or the director for AOPP. She will be there. They will be presenting. We have a whole new lineup of medical professionals that will be there. We also are going to be having a live concert on Wednesday night. We are going to be giving away thousands and thousands of dollars worth of gear, and machines and everything else. I'm sure it will be absorbent like it is every year. Hopefully my mom doesn't kill my dad and I this year. Every year, we don't know. It could happen. It could be the year she steps, because we like to go a little overboard, me and Pat. But then we're also we are going to be giving away. We're going to be going to Churchill Downs, Millionaires Row. We will be drawing people to go into the winner circle for the MagnaWave Classic. So if you are interested in coming, please get your tickets. We are so freaking close, and it is 100% worth getting the live tickets or buying the in-person tickets. If you can get here, please come. You will not regret it. We aren't doing it next year, you all. There is no MagnaCon next year. So if you think that, I'll go next year, no, you won't. You won't be able to go until 2024. We are taking a break. We are doing some traveling. We are taking a break. So please come if you want to come this year. You will not regret it. If you are on the fence about how to grow your business, what to do, just learning more and feeling confident in how you're using this machine, you need to come to MagnaCon. Okay. Hello from Central Illinois. I have a horse with Cushing. Can they be treated? If so, how long can I do a section? So Pam, I don't want to give you, here's a deal, Pam. Have you looked in the app? So I don't know if all of you all know this, but we do have a MagnaWave app that has guidelines in it for all of these things, specifically with the animals, like every single guideline that we can have for treating any of these issues, or for working on any of these issues on animals, is in the MagnaWave app. So if you are a certified practitioner with us, you can have the app. It's a one-time fee of $24.99. Besides being able to contact your customers through there and share your sessions with them and their vet, you also have the ability to search those guidelines. So I really believe that you should do that so that you could get a correct answer, because I don't know exactly what our guideline says. But yes, you can work with Cushing's on your horse, but I would make sure that you check those guidelines for the exact time. Wendy Phillips, best treatment for a pulled tendon in swine. I don't know. Jesse Schaefer, best treatment for a pulled tendon in swine. I'm going to tell you what my answer is to that, Wendy. My answer is to that. Get this bad boy right there. Put it on the tendon area. Start low, slowly turn up. I have found that that pigs can take a lot stronger than I thought they could take, but they can take a pretty high pulse. But turn this on, turn it up, and treat. I would say treat if you can treat two to three times a week, that'd be great. If you can only treat once a week, that's fine. Just treat the area specifically, and then make sure you treat the other area, like the other side where the tendon is, because they will be compensating. That's what I would say that you would do. But Jessie Schaefer is an expert, and she is able to probably answer that a little bit more. Let's see. Northern Lights MagnaWave, the app is so worth the money. Yes, you all. It's $24.99. And I'm going to tell you right now, we have never made $1, not $1 on the app. Nothing. Not one time have we gotten a payment. Nothing. We pay a developer, and that developer makes the $24.99. That is it. If anything, it is just money that we have paid to help you all do business. It is not the best app for tracking everything. No, but is it a great app for you to start building a list of clients, for you to start interacting with your with people, your clients, for you to start tracking guidelines? Yes, all of that is in there for one fee of $24.99. And I think it is 100% worth it, because it's $25. I guarantee you spend that on sodas or coffee or whatever during a month, and you don't have to pay it again. You can put it on your iPad, your phone. It's excellent. Vivian says, hi from Texas. Hi, Vivian. Pam says, thank you so very much. We'll be getting the app. See you at the conference. See you at the conference, Pam. We are at the Gold House Hotel. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's the only riverfront hotel in Louisville. We are right in the city, downtown, big skyscrapers. Oh, yay. Here it is. So this is, we will be doing hands-on training in what is the Belvedere. This is at the hotel last year, but it's going to look very similar. But this is the Gold House. It is gorgeous. We're right there. There is our hotel right there on the river. It is just a beautiful place to be. You can walk to tons of restaurants. There's the Louisville Slugger Field. We'll take you to Churchill Downs. We're going to get you there. We're going to feed you at Churchill. It's amazing. You can walk to the Slugger Museum. Friday night, you have the option of taking a riverboat cruise. I think it's like $7 or $10 a ticket for that. That is an optional cruise for you all Friday night. But we really want you, if you are looking for a vacation, like where you could stay and do all of the things, we are going to give you discounts for like the Muhammad Ali Museum. We have links for where you could go to the Slugger Museum. We have a super cool swag gift that you are going to get you are going to love to do. That weekend, I don't want to give it away. I want to give it away so bad, but I don't want to give it away. So like, we have really worked really very hard for this to be totally different than years in the past. We've listened to your feedback, but also give you the ability to walk everywhere and really enjoy what Louisville is, like what the city is like. Where is the concert held on Wednesday? The concert is at the hotel. Everything is at the hotel. You will not need to provide transportation anywhere. The only thing you may want to do is be able to walk to a restaurant or something, but there is also restaurants within the hotel. There's a very quick, there's like a fast restaurant that's like all sorts of delicious sandwiches and stuff, but we will provide you with, I think 1 or 2 meals every single day. The concert is actually at the Gold House. So we will have, some cocktails, some light hors d'oeuvres there. The MagnaWave Express will be set out. Like, we're going to have everything. And then we will have a live concert that is just, awesome music in a really cool venue. So you don't really have to worry about getting anywhere. We have buses picking you up, taking you to Churchill. We have buses take you home from Churchill, but make sure you pay attention, because we will push out the app when it's time to meet the buses. We will let you know. But ladies and gentlemen, if you miss that bus, you better know how to call an Uber, because we do our best to let you know, like, well in advance where to meet us. We explain it very clearly. And every year, well, I don't know, last year, I know the year before, we have missed people who get too excited, but we are there for hours and hours and hours. So, yeah, don't miss the bus. We want to provide it for you. Wendy Phillips, plenty of tickets still available, or virtual only at this time. Wendy, there are tickets available. We still have tickets available for MagnaCon. When I say plenty, I would say we have maybe a quarter of, left. Usually we have a ton that sell out right before, because I feel like a lot of times people are like, oh, I don't know if my kid's event or this horse show is going to work out or whatever. And then they end up buying last minute. If you can, get your tickets now, because you could go ahead and get in the Whova app, which is for the virtual people and the live people. You get in that Whova app. We have a photo contest in there for a prize. You could go ahead and start interacting with people, maybe making reservations for dinner. Like the sooner that you could get in and get signed up and get all your stuff, the better. Leslie said, I so wish I could go in person, virtual attendee this year. Leslie, that's great. A lot of people have been asking me about the virtual. Again, you are going to be entered to win a machine. You get to watch a lot of the presentation, most of the stuff live, or, maybe a short delay as we get everything, piped into the app. But you also have the ability to rewatch it. It counts as your continuing education. And again, you get entered to win a machine. You get entered to win a machine. The people who are there live get entered to win a machines and other things. It's going to be great. Elizabeth, what is the lead time for a rental machine currently? Elizabeth, it depends on the rental machine that you want, girl. We are catching up on semi-tins and soles. We are getting there, and I think we're shipping it 4 weeks, maybe a little bit beyond that. I expect that will start being much quicker over the next few weeks. We've really started to catch up. We've rearranged our whole manufacturing facility because we needed more room, and we've got that space. So yeah, rental machines are going out faster. Yeah, there you go. If you are looking for one of our bigger machines, there is a delay there, but we are getting there. We have optimized our system so much. We now have it's not that we can't get parts. We have all the parts. It's just catching up and keeping up with demand with, this is what's happened with COVID. We got behind because we couldn't get stuff, and now we've got stuff and we're just catching up. But in terms of some of those smaller machines, we have been able to get those out pretty quick. Nola, just bought my virtual ticket. Yay! Dawn, is there any tours of race barns? Oh, Dawn, I wish. If I could take you all back there, if I could take you to the backside, I would. But Churchill is so extremely strict on people being around the horses and just the animals themselves and protecting those animals. Now, I do believe that the museum, the museum at Churchill Downs, if you get online, I believe that they do have a backside tour that you can do. So if you went ahead and maybe got a group together and signed up for that, you could do that. We are also going to be posting to everybody coming to MagnaCon a bourbon tour. We are not going to be necessarily on the bourbon tour, but we have worked out a deal for any of you all who want to get together and go on a bourbon tour. We are working on that. So that'll be available here in the next few days for you to actually sign up and maybe spend your Saturday going to a bourbon tour. There's so many cool things to do in Louisville. Like, you will not regret hanging out for the day or even two. Yeah, the Churchill Downs, the museum at Churchill is amazing. Maureen says it's a must-see. Yes. So get those tours for Saturday or Sunday. They will give you full tours. I believe they're racing Saturday and Sunday. I'm pretty sure, yes, they are, because we're going on Thursday. So there's just a ton of really cool things to do. I would recommend, being at everything you can for MagnaCon, but then staying that extra Saturday and Sunday. Go on the riverboat cruise Friday night. Come do all the fun stuff with that you want to do in the city Saturday. Again, there will be more information on discounts to go to the Slugger Museum, to go to the Muhammad Ali Museum. We have an amazing science center if you are bringing kids, or even if you're an adult who's young, has the energy of a child like myself, who may enjoy the science center. I probably like it more than my children do. Kelly says, hey, from Middleburg, Florida. Hey, Kelly. All right, so again, buy your tickets, you all. I can't wait to see everyone. I really can't. It is going to be so amazing. Let's see what we got. Is Dr. Marty going to be at MagnaCon? No, but we do have some fantastic vets that will be at MagnaCon. Dr. Marty's kind of stepped back a little. He's stopped practicing. He's really focusing on his family, and he's written a new book. So even though I talk to him consistently all the time, he is an excellent advocate. It's just a lot for him to make it down for that. But he has recommended us some very great people who he sent over to us over the years, and some of them will be there. Will office hours be on the corporate page now on rather than the practitioners group? Leslie, that depends on what I'm talking about. Sometimes I prefer for it to be in the certified group because I talk about things that, are only benefits. I talk about pricing that are only benefits for the certified practitioners. I talk about, things that are beneficial for that, you guys are certified with us. You keep certified with us. There are benefits that we offer you all that just we don't are not public knowledge because they're for you guys. So if we are having those type of conversations and I want to explain how our system works and how you can log into different things and how you can take advantage of some of the cool stuff we have going on, I'm not going to do those type of office hours publicly. But yeah, especially because sometimes we want to teach you things about what we've learned that is valuable information that we don't necessarily want to teach everybody else because we want you all to have it. We want you all to understand how to use it. Not that we don't think everybody should benefit from it, but quite frankly, you guys are the ones that should benefit from the hard work that we're doing. So yes, those will be in the certified group. And then, anytime I'm not doing anything specifically about that, then yes, they'll be public. If you have to leave after the conference on Friday, will the hotel let you remain parked there after checkout until the end of the conference? Yeah. Yeah, Miss T, I'm pretty sure. I mean, as long as you prepay, the hotel has like a daily rate. There's 2 parking garages. One is owned by the city of Louisville, and it's under one of the Galt House towers, and the other is owned by the Galt House. Okay, so there are 2 parking garages. They're directly across from each other. One is the city of Louisville, and one is owned by the Galt House. I believe the Galt House's parking garage is a little bit more, and they say it's for security. I don't know either way, but you can pick to go in either one. You just pull in and get a ticket. And usually what I found is the Louisville one is a little bit cheaper, and you don't even have to be staying at the hotel to park in that garage. You could park there whenever you want. So, and then also I know in the city one, the Louisville one, again, it's right under the hotel and it walks directly into the other tower, the tower that the conference is in. The Louisville parking garage is the one that the tower that most of our stuff will be in. But there's a breezeway that you can walk back and forth between the 2 towers. So regardless of where you park, you can easily access everything. But I believe that they have a huge area for like a big trailer parking as well. So I know they have that in the city one. So if you have like a larger vehicle and you're worried about parking, you could do that in the Louisville garage. Let's see. Are we on our own getting from the airport to the Galt House and back, or does MagnaWave offer transportation? Oh my God, Patty, I wish we could offer transportation. I can't believe that the Galt House does not have a shuttle. But what I would recommend doing is getting an Uber or a Lyft. Get into if you already have your ticket, okay, go into either ask in the certified group, or most importantly, go into the Hoover app and just post in there. There's all sorts of communication and say, is anybody getting into Louisville at this time? And then there will be groups of people that maybe you guys can go in together to get a ride. So our only problem is we don't have a van. It would be so much to organize all these different flights coming in different places. It would be a mess. I'm just going to tell you, we got too much going on to take care of everybody's transportation. I cannot believe the Galt House does not have a shuttle. I was like, what? But I will tell you this, it is not far. The Galt House is not far. It's closer than where our other hotel was in previous years. So it's not going to be very expensive. And everybody who drives has to pay for parking. So you won't have to do that. And then once you get to the hotel, you should be pretty good. There, again, like I said, there's restaurants there. There's places for you to get, fast casual food. There's tons of places around that you can walk to. There's a beautiful park right across the street, so that you won't really need any more transportation. It's just getting there. So organizing something with the other practitioners would be what I would recommend that you do in the Hoover app. 9 miles, Vivian says. Thank you, Vivian. 9 miles per Google, which is quick, you all. It really is not far. 9 miles in and out. You can use Lyft, Uber. I don't know. Maybe I could get some other services that provide that, but I just usually use Lyft or Uber usually even when I go to the airport here, I do not park my car. I just drive. I have somebody drop me off, or I Uber and Lyft home. So it's not bad. Let's see. I think that's about it. Again, get your tickets, because I think I'm going to do a couple pulls before my plan. If you get your live tickets now or soon in the next few days, maybe the next week or two, I'm going to go ahead and pull maybe some names to be in the winner's circle at Churchill Downs. So if you haven't gotten your ticket, go get it, because I'm thinking about doing just a surprise pull for someone to just be guaranteed to be in that winner's circle. We usually do that pull at Churchill, but I'm thinking about maybe giving it away a little bit early, so that somebody can get really excited about going down there. We present a trophy to the trainer and the jockey who win the race. It's really fun, and you get your picture taken in the winner's circle. I just went to the racetrack the other day. If you didn't know this, my husband is a jockey's agent. So he actually works with the jockeys to get them mounts at the racetracks. His jockey is Edgar Morales. We went out there Sunday. I took my daughter to the racetrack, and she was full on in Wonder Woman costume. It is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Wonder if I have it. I kind of want to share it with you all. Maybe that's too much. Who knows? I'll share it. I hope you all don't mind. I'm going to just go ahead and see if I can pull up the picture, because she's so cute. And so we went, and the jockey was there, Edgar was there, and we went to the races. We spent the day, and he won, and we got in the win picture. Now, my husband legally is not allowed to be in the win picture because he's an agent, and for some reason that's a rule. Let's see. I'm going to share it. Let me see if I can. Let's see. Share. I wonder how I pull that forward. There it is. Okay, so we are gonna pull it. Hold on, bear with me here, people. I'm not always the best at technology here. Okay, there it is. Okay, share screen 2. There we go. Got it. Here it goes. Okay, so this is a picture. I hope you guys can see it. They're in the show. Am I sharing it? I don't know. Everyone can see and hear you. I don't know. If you guys, can you see it? Hello, wavers. I hope you all could see this picture. Okay, so this is the horse that won. There it is. Divine Leader. Okay, and then Edgar Morales. And do you see my daughter? She's down there at the bottom. She's full on in Wonder Woman, you all. Like, she ran around the racetrack as Wonder Woman like this all day, like Wonder Woman off. She ran to the bathroom. So this is our win picture. This horse is amazing. If you are looking for a horse that that is a fantastic race. If you ever look at replays, check it out. That was an excellent race. But there you go. There's a little picture. That's my son to the right. I don't really know who any of the other people are. The guy with the blue shirt on, with like the bag across him, that is the trainer, John Innes. And then obviously the jockey, Edgar Morales, and then me and my son, my middle child, and then my daughter as Wonder Woman. So you will see them. I will you will see them at MagnaCon. My kids are running around. My oldest is 15. She is my height. She's got blonde hair. You will not miss her. She looks like me, but thinner, more fit, like a 16-year-old girl, She's she will be running around, bossing people around like she is the owner of MagnaWave. It's pretty fantastic. You will meet Georgia at MagnaCon. Okay, so love it. Thank you guys. No, Kathy, I hope you did get to see it. All right, so that's it. That's what I did this weekend with my kids. I hope you all are so. Oh, Cameron Rush says there are also regular taxis at the Louisville airport as well. And don't forget, we are having new shirts. We have new quarter zip. Oh my God, they're so cute. They are the cutest. I love them. Shirts that Stephanie Smith worked so hard on. And Chris Burkhardt, we have these awesome hats that we're going to be selling. I think I should give these 2 away. Who wants black and gray? This is actually other way. So this hat, we had done just a very short run of them for Brad Cox, who's a trainer here. He actually was the person who won the Derby last year. So these are the hats that his team wears. I love these hats. I might get a couple more done if you guys are interested. Shars says, anyone from Northern Ohio going? Shars, make sure that if you haven't purchased your ticket, if you have purchased your tickets, ask that in the certified group after this, as well as in the app, because I guarantee there are people from Ohio that are going, and you are definitely going to want to connect with them because it might be easier for you all to get around. So much new attire. Love the new hats. Okay, so Tony, will you pick 2 people? Pick 2 numbers. Let's just pick a number. Let's say 38. I did that one last week. And 38 and 50. Okay, so if we did that many, pick 38 and 50. So what Tony's going to do is he's going to count down the comments. That is everybody on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube that is watching. We see all the comments in one place. He's going to pick 2 winners, and I'm going to mail you a hat. And then hopefully at MagnaCon, we will have, maybe last week you all saw them. We have these in pink too, and I love them. Jeff says several from Northeast Ohio. So there you go, Shar, several. Dion, if I bring my soul to MagnaCon to drop off for calibration, do you know what the turnaround time is to get back? 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and we will ship it back to you for free. Dion, go to magnacon.com or go in the practitioner portal. I believe it's in one of those 2 places and fill out a request. Just let us know it's coming. Say, I'm going to drop off at MagnaCon, fill the form out. That will allow us to go ahead. So there will be a table when you're checking in for you to, if you haven't, I believe it's coming up here in the next few days in May, you can go ahead and have your machine to us, and we will have it fixed for you to pick up at MagnaCon. And it has to be here. I don't want to say the day, but I believe it's like May 21st. If it's here, then you can pick it up at MagnaCon. If you want to drop it off at MagnaCon, then we will go through the people who fill out the forms. We will fix them first, and we will go down the line and then get those back to you within 2 weeks, and we'll ship them back for free. Leslie, will the new attire be available for sale in the portal? Yeah, Leslie, we will put anything that is not sold at MagnaCon up for sale in the portal. Nola says, I love my pink hat. Yes, queen. Lori says she's driving from Ashland. Oh my God. Yay, we got MagnaCon newbie, MagnaWave newbie. Hi, Linnea Courtney. I love your name. I know I'm butchering it though. Maureen says, I still have swag I won from the very first time you gave stuff away during a live. Really? I love that. Okay, Jessica Manning, we got a horse question. Worked on a horse with possible cranial nerve injury from running into a fence. Ooh, vets did not see any visible injury with x-rays. She's been doing monthly cryo at an MW. Just once a month, or have you been doing it more than once? When you say monthly, is it once a month, or are you able to do it weekly? I would recommend doing it weekly. Jane is flying in from Fargo, North Dakota. Wow. Okay, so hopefully, let me see here. Maybe Tony has picked our winners. I'm checking. Hopefully, let's see. Oh, there it comes. Look at it. Ding, Tony's texting me. Okay, so our first winner is Lori Holsworth Brown. You get black. Lori Holsworth Brown, you have won this beautiful black hat. Congratulations. I will, hopefully your shipping address is in our system. If it's not, then someone will be reaching out to you to confirm the shipping address. So Lori Holsworth Brown, congratulations. And then number 2, Wendy Phillips. Wendy, congratulations. You are getting this cool gray hat. Wendy is getting the gray hat. And then, my goal is over the next few weeks is, anytime that I do office hours, I want to give away more stuff. I have a problem. So maybe we'll give away some big stuff here coming up, but make sure that you get your tickets to MagnaCon, because if you think I like giving stuff away at office hours, you have seen nothing yet until you get to MagnaCon, because it is a serious issue. Okay, let's see. Congratulations, Wendy. Congratulations, Lori. If we bought an online MagnaWave ticket, can we upgrade it into a in-person ticket? Becky, yes. Call the office at 833 MagnaWave, email support@mwpemf.com, or just call us 833 MagnaWave, support@magnawavepemf.com. Give us an email, shout us out, let us know what you want to do. We will have somebody send you over a quote for the difference and switch up. Maureen says, I'm itching to buy something. I love you, Maureen. Come down, you'll probably win some stuff too. When will the virtual MagnaCon video be available? Cost, and this will also renew our education membership, right? Shannon, it will renew your continuing education for the virtual. You will get to watch the videos as they are live. So while we're there, you can watch them for all the educational stuff. You will take a quiz, and then you will have the ability to rewatch them for, a long period of time afterwards. So you can, if you can't watch them live, you will be able to replay them. It's just an excellent way for you to feel a part of it. You get to have the actual app that we as everyone in person is using. So you watch everything on that app. You can interact with people. You can take part. We will have some fun little, there won't be a bunch of prizes, but it's the Hoover app in the App Store. you cannot download the app and be part of the MagnaCon until you've already purchased your tickets. So get your tickets, and then the email address that you use to purchase your ticket will be put into the Hoova app, and you will have the availability to download the app and have full access to everything MagnaCon. So if you download the Hoova app and you don't have your ticket yet, you're not going to see anything. But once you do that, you will be able to see everything really easily. We email you instructions on how to get in. So it's really like being there. We're going to give away one machine to whoever buys virtual. And it does work for your continuing education. I believe it's $250 a ticket right now. Purchase your tickets here. Okay, so please come get your virtual. If you are up for continuing education and you opt to not do the virtual and you just want to wait and pay a little bit less but not do the virtual, you are making a mistake, because you are going to miss out on tons of giveaways, tons of fun. You're going to get the second best option to being at MagnaCon. You're going to get access to everything sooner. You're going to get more materials, and it's just an excellent way for you to really get more information and be entered to win a machine. Why would you not want to do that? Why? Why? I don't know. We don't know. So get your tickets for virtual if you can't come to live. And if you're at virtual and you think you could swing coming live, do it. I promise you, you will not regret it. You won't. You definitely won't. Okay, I think that's it. Great. Okay, so get your tickets. I can't wait to see everybody. Congratulations, ladies, on your hats. We'll get these out to you all soon. And I will see you next time on Office Hours and hopefully at MagnaCon. Thanks, guys.